okay. Off your mic, it's okay. She off your mic, like me.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Him go touchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we loud, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun Diary Politico, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. And in the touchlight every corner, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai. Them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Sure. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. See them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you louder, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun Diary Politico, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. This one not they off in mind, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun Diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you loud, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make you shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun Diary Politico, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. This man not gbogbo ṣe ń lọ ní Maiyegun já wa sí. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú ìyípo níbẹ̀ o. Maiyegun Diary.
Ekale o, Ndewo, good evening to you, good morning to you, good afternoon to you, from wherever you are watching from. Remember, this is Maiyegun Live. Before you settle down, please, for the sake of your own mental health, if you are a supporter of Tinubu, if you are a member of APC, Egbekegbe, if you are a Buhari Dane or a Buhari Didere, or maybe you are just a member of the Barbarians, or your own clan is that of the Buhari Idiots, maybe you are just a common Lagos Abobaku, maybe your own branch is that of Oshogbo, the Oshogbo Almajiris. I care for your mental health. I am not here to make it worse for you. Please read your screen. I am going to be very petty. Oh, I'm going to be very petty. And I am going to tell people why. The reason why some of the free words they use and all these things they try to use to blackmail you from asking questions, I'm going to address them. But for the sake of your mental health, go and watch something else now. Share the broadcast.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Oh yeah, share it. Invite them. Tell them.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Lórí Facebook. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Announcement. I have a news for Prince Jejeman. When I received a new donation for Prince Jejeman, and it was 70 pounds and some pence when it came in. So ordinarily, Prince Jejeman, currently we say Prince Jejeman has 294 pounds donated by free will people, kind-hearted people, the generous friends of Maiyegun. Although Prince Jejeman also pledged that the moment the fundraiser for Oloye Sunday Igboho is back and active, he would love to donate 100 pounds towards the legal aid. I just thought I should give you the updates, especially that good man or good woman that actually made that donation. So Prince Jejeman, you can say thank you. Share the broadcast, drop your offerings, like the video. The first thing you should do. Now, Jeje, we sit down. When the media handlers for Tinubu recorded the video and they uploaded the video, from that video, we confirmed that something is not right. And we decided to start asking questions. These questions are what will be making many people pretty much angry, and they will start blackmailing you. I didn't go to Awujale's palace. Many of us here, we didn't go to Awujale's palace. In fact, it was the Tinubu handlers and the people that led them to Awujale's palace. They were the ones who recorded the videos. They were the ones who took the picture and they uploaded them. Then we spotted something. What is that? Now, sweat. They told me that it is Harmattan in Nigeria. The weather is a little bit chilly. Nobody can sweat. And they will sweat that much in that particular spot that you will become soaking. That doesn't seem to make any sense. For somebody who is coming from an air-conditioned car, somebody who was coming from an air-conditioned room, from air-conditioned helicopter, right, to air-conditioned cars waiting, air-conditioned houses where he's been to, the air-conditioned palace at Awujale's palace. So wherever this kind of heat is coming from, that made Tinubu's under to soak. Now, question we ask, we are not mocking old people. Some of you agree that he is old. He is so old that you are so worried that we should not talk about it. And he wants to be the president of Nigeria. No be my papa saying won't be president. Now Tinubu saying won't be president. Whether I like him or not, if he becomes the president of Nigeria, and Yoruba land is still part of Nigeria, whatever he does as a president and whatever, like Buhari, now all of us go pay the price. So I have a right to ask questions. If I see old people where they pee themselves, I am not going to tell them to go and contest for president. No, I won't. So nobody should blackmail you for asking what is wrong. Are you following? That's what we are just saying. What is wrong? I'm going to show you what got everybody talking. Could it be that somebody poured water on top the seat that Tinubu was to sit on? Did somebody pour water there that Tinubu didn't feel the water when he got there? And they could have easily changed the seat, take off the agbada before he gets soaking, Or did they intentionally just want to embarrass him? Just like the people handling Buhari. Because some of the time they just blame you for it. They say it's because you hate them. It's because you don't like them. It's because you are enemy. That's not the point. We've saw something. We are asking questions. You are telling us to keep short. And yet you want us to accept Akudaya, Arokeshe, and then Atole to be president. Come on, man. God, give us a little bit of a break, man. We have the right to ask. Are you with me? If I grow old, we be say, okay, let's go back. Let's slow down. Let's slow down a bit. Whatever is wrong, those who are handling Tinubu, I want to believe that it's just because of the money. Because it is either, despite the desperate job they are doing, packaging, repackaging, every time they do it, they expose him, they embarrass him, they embarrass everybody that probably love him. Because there are people who like him, oh, no joke. Oh. They are on my platform now, they are watching. Go and read the comments. Somebody must have noticed that Shena the chair wet, but something was wrong. Okay, let me show you something. Give me a sec. So, when Tinubu that arrived Ogun State in this Harmattan, landed in a chopper. So that was when he arrived. Just to let you know that it's not that maybe it's been Lagos, from Lagos to Ilaro, Ogun State. That chopper probably spent maybe 20 minutes. Yeah. Then while he got there, there was there were cars waiting for him, the convoy running, engine running. So when he got there, he met other people just before they decided to go to Ijebu. Right. Just 1 second. Sorry, I wanted to share Babati's super chat just for something. Okay, give me a sec. Now, Babati, thank you for that. Now, Lagos Abobakus, Oshogbo Alimajiris, and many of you who probably will take this to heart. One of the things some of you are feeling like, or you are saying that kind of make you feel better, and you ignore every every fact before you, is that who are those who are funding this guy Some of you actually said publicly, shamefully, by the way, that the reason why you are criticizing or exposing Tinubu is because PDP is paying you. I know some of you, right? Somehow, you exist just to be dumb. You get what I mean now? You exist just to make up the numbers. It's not that you actually have the capacity to have rational thinking. Let me give you an example. I do political talk for a very long time, long time ago, which means I express myself and do things, drop content all the time. I'm a content creator, political content creator that is specialized in the criminals ruling Nigeria. So in my capacity, I am actually like somebody you can say a mini millionaire in your naira. You know why? Because right before your eyes, if you are looking for those who are funding Maiyegun, who are those funding Maiyegun? They are here every day. Okay? They are neither PDP nor APC. They are neither Nigerian nor crumb eaters and ass lickers. These are people who feels like, Abba, this Maiyegun is too good to just be left on there to keep talking. Right? So when you look around, I have enough to make me so comfortable, like comfort. When they say comfort, comfortable. That is why I can say my mind. That is why I can pick on the criminals you worship. That is why I can analyze enough to make you see your place in the fraudulent Nigeria. And in that regard, you still want to lie to yourselves that, well, this guy that is always dishing out this truth about all these criminals, and we know that these are truths, right? I mean, truth. If people who are funding him, those who are supporting him, those who are doing everything for him, you will go into the corner of your room. You will be praying for them. Along all the people who are supporting Maiyegun, all his supporters, all his fans, everyone coming together to make sure that he never off his mic. God, please continue. Because if you look around, if you can't find any, then you have someone that you can say, we know the source of his funding, if you want to talk about funding. And then your criminal politicians who are giving you 10,000 naira, 50,000 naira to become Vusela on social media. I am supposed to be somebody that should be your motivational speaker, your motivator. If you are not so blind with the crumbs they are giving you, the asses you are licking, the slavery that you are passing to your children, look around you. You can tell. If they say how much they want carry give this Maiyegun, we don't even know how much he gets. All we see all the time is that he is always there. Whatever he wants, he always gets. And he seems to be so invincible. How is he doing it? I should be your motivator. You shouldn't be, since you have nothing else to say, and say, how much then they pay you? You will never know. You will never know how much I am worth. That should be enough to inspire you enough to say, if Maiyegun can be so independent, I think I can be independent too. I mean, you can be like me. You can speak your mind. Don't just say because I'm living abroad. There are many, many people who are living abroad. The Abroadian Nigerians, the patriotic Nigerians from abroad, the ones that are telling you that Rome was not built in a day. But they are not telling you that when they were building Rome, the people that were building Rome, they were not stealing the block, they were not stealing the cement, they were not inflating the contract, they were not short paying the labor. Everybody was working to build Rome. In Nigeria, thieves are building Nigeria. So there are many people like me abroad who are encouraging you to keep, don't worry, Nigeria is going to be better. Abroad is not better. All these things they are telling you about abroad, now lie you. But yet, the criminals they are telling you to defend, the criminals that make you to come on Maiyegun's diary Politico, and you are typing right now as I'm talking. You are typing, you are deleting it, typing again, deleting that comment. You have not found the right one you are going to use for me because you are so angry right now that Maiyegun again is talking about Tinubu. Go, my friend, go and mind your business. How much are they paying you? Blah, 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 blah. You are typing, you are deleting just because of the thieves. That if they get small headache, they will fly them to UK where Maiyegun lives. And those patriotic Nigerians, your uncle London, your mommy Maryland, mommy America, mommy New York, our daddy Texas, the people who left Nigeria 40 years ago, when Nigeria was still practicing 12 states, I've been at 18 states, when Nigeria still had Gongola state, Bende state, and all those funny ones, those ones who have failed abroad, they continue to speak. They are on social media as well. Are they not? So who is paying them? They are telling you Nigeria is going to be better. Change, 2015. They increase them. Next level. Now, everything one pafuka, they are bringing you Kolu. And the only thing that can come to your mind is that, who are those paying this guy? Don't look further. It's not hidden. Look at me. Look at my friends. Those are the people who care about the atrocities of those you are defending. They don't care. Do you see the difference? So I have enough to make me multi-millionaire just by speaking on the temple of truth. And as I speak, people receive their healings. People come here to give testimonies. Maiyegun, you changed my mind. Maiyegun, you reorientated me. Maiyegun, I give thanks for your life. I thank God. You know what I mean? They come here to give testimonies. So do you see that? I just thought I should clear that. You cannot blackmail me into who are those paying you. My friend, don't listen to this guy. Somebody is paying him. No. Don't pretend that you know something people don't know. Now people where they pay me. You see, Baba T, before I go, listen, if my people, if they feel triggered in the course of this broadcast, you will begin to see them, the people where they pay Maiyegun. You get what I mean now? These are people who knows that daily killings in Nigeria should not be something that is secondary to an average person in Nigeria. Your safety, joblessness in Nigeria, which has reached its own crescendo as we speak, the zenith. In fact, it has skyrocketed. Should not be secondary into what matters to you. And then when somebody they pay for body, you should feel concerned. You should feel concerned. Tinubu responded. I want to start from there. Like I said, I'm going to be petty. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go everywhere. Most of it is just to trigger the Tinubuists. Even if they don't like me, they will still sit down there and they'll be watching. They will be fuming. They will be angry. Look at this guy. Yes, look at me. So I'm going to be going here and there. I'm going to be so petty, cocky, whatever that means. I'm going to be everything just to let you know how much this is dangerous, like a Buhari. So let's start from what Tinubu responded. According to the Punch, I think I opened that somewhere. According to Punch, they said Tinubu is healthy. I just want to try and read word for word. Okay? They said a pro-Bola Tinubu coalition, the Support Group Management Council, says the viral photograph of all progressives Congress leader pictured in a wet dress is the work of mischief makers. So in a statement from them, they said the viral photo was manipulated, noting that Tinubu is healthy and physically fit to be Nigeria's president in 2023, contrary to claims by propagandists. People will be saying they'll be propagandists. They are now talking about propaganda. So they continued. They said, and then I want you to please pay attention to their choice of words in this their statement too, because if you pay attention very well, you realize that they build their fear on words like hate him, his enemies, enemies of destiny, God. God is, something like that. Pay attention to that. They are like keywords that they are intentionally inserted in their different press statements. Healthy, intelligent, and all those words. They are keywords to grasp your attention. And they inserted them so perfectly in those sentences. But pay attention to them all, and I will speak on them more after. It's a photo of Tinubu wet around his lower region had surfaced online. So first thing, let me show you the image so that you can tell if this looks like a Photoshop. Where is that again? I think, let me see, where is that image? Oh, no, not this one, not this one, not this one. I think it's this one, okay? So according to them, they said it is what do you call it? Photoshop. Now, I'll continue. The success Asiwaju Tinubu recorded at these high-level visitations to top traditional rulers had again led enemies of progress, the brewers of hate, discord, and disharmony to script a dirty, I'm coming on, to script a dirty tale to discredit this awesome outing. This time it is that he wetted his dress. Assuming without conceding that is the case. So is it the back of his knees that would be wet and not the bum area? So if he wetted his babariga, he would not cover it and will still move to be flat to greet the Awujale of Ijebu land in the full glare of everyone present. It was the usual Photoshop manipulations and shallow mental agility that pushed them to dispense a feeble narrative that made no iota of sense. Yet, as their video showed, it was after their wetting incident that he went ahead and prostrated to Kabiyesi. This is another distraction. No amount of distractions or attempt to discredit Asiwaju will work to remove the wall from his political wind. Asiwaju has declared his interest in the presidential race. He has his legs on the throttle. There is no going back. Of course now, going back, okay, when they pay you, where everybody they make money, who is going back? We appeal to Nigerians to ignore the evil-minded machinations and assure Nigerians that Asiwaju Bola Tinubu is healthy and strong. Hang on, where is that healthy and Asiwaju Tinubu is healthy and strong enough to undertake. Sorry, hang on. No. So yeah, to undertake the responsibility of, the responsibilities involved in the expected rigors of campaigns and politicking when the time comes. So he's healthy, he's ill and healthy according to them. So they said if Tinubu dey pee himself, is he not going to be the front that will wet? Is he going to be the back? And they said the guy where they put finger for nose, the security guy that is putting finger for nose, maybe he was just having itchy nose. And it is just the enemies of progress that decided to manipulate the whole thing. Now, let's take a look what we saw today. Okay? Give me a second, please. Right. So part of the report said that Tinubu stayed in London for 3 months in 2021. Then he returned to Nigeria. So when he returned to Nigeria, you remember when he was in London, I'll be here. So he returned to Nigeria. And when he returned to Nigeria, he declared this, January 2022, that he was going to be contesting for president, okay? I'm giving you the timeline now, okay? So health-wise, he has a challenge. and he traveled to London. So when he left London, as they tried to dress him this smart and the rest of that. So, when he left London in December 2021, so in January, when he declared that he want to be president, there's a report that in that trip, after meeting Buhari, on that trip, he went to Niger, okay? So something happened, right? That Baba wet himself as well. But they are able to manage that because it happened during the flight from Niger, from Mina to Abuja. But people were concerned, but they managed to conceal it. To avoid whatever could be wrong, they took him to London immediately after that. That was when he said he was in London to consult. So what they were doing is that, what is this new one? We just finished treating his knees, okay? So, and he seems to be doing fine. He's managing to, you know what I mean? He's managing to walk about and go everywhere. Which one is this bladder? What have you? So from the latest, they moved him back to London, okay? So he was in London for about 10 days. Then he returned back to Nigeria. When he was in London, part of last year, I think it was part of last year, when some of these guys came to London to see him. Let me see if I still have that clip. Yeah, this one. You remember this?
Guys, yeah.
Okay. All right, sir. Thank you so much. I wish you all safe journey.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Mr. President, see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Excellency.
So that was when he was, he was in London for 3 months, right? They all turned London to their new Mecca, coming to see him like Buhari. So they came here to do something about that leaking bladder. Normally, if you are an aged person, right, prostrate, they said prostrate problems, which can be for loose bladder and what have you, yeah? It is usually common among men who are between the ages of, I think, starting from the age of, 60 upward, they are prone to have this problem, especially if it is not discovered early and quickly treated, okay? So they may have things like that. So Tinubu said he's 69, right? Somehow, it be like, say, he has the bladder of a 90-year-old man. And this is not to body shame the old people, okay? When you get to that stage, what you do, for at least for yourself, is not that you want to take public office. You have to spend time to take care of yourself for the sake of your loved ones, family, and the rest of them. Because at that time, you are going to be spending more time on medical treatment, okay? So somehow, if people, what they treat, when people have, old people have that bladder problem, right? It is not a shame. It comes with that old age, okay? Now, when it happens, part of the treatment they usually give is for them to wear adult pampers. You see that pampers for the adult. There are pampers for adult, people who cannot control their own, peeing, their bladder. It is your bladder that will hold all this water you are drinking, everything. Before, when the bladder is full, it will begin to release, then you'll be able to then go and pee. But this one is that if you're having problem right there, if you drink water, I'm not a doctor. I'm just trying to use a layman explanation here, okay? And I'm very much descriptive, so you can go along with me. So it means that you can't control it. If he drinks water now, he may need to go and use the bathroom in the next 1 minute or 2 minutes to go and release it. Do you get that now? That's a problem. You cannot concentrate on job. If you're a professional, at that age, they will ask you to retire and take care of yourself. But if it becomes kind of more, then they will recommend pampers for you. So somebody want to be president. Normally, his own health certificate, anything that has to do with health care, health of Tinubu, public officials, it will be public by now. You see? But they are just people, they are shameless people. So because of hiding things from you, you don't know what is wrong with them. You don't know what they are dealing with. If you know what they are dealing with, maybe you can know where to direct your prayers and say, God, please, we pray. Do you get that now? We pray for the recovery of this person, that person. For this bladder problem or with the leak, Baba God, we pray to you that make you do something. Make this bladder make you fix them. You are the one who heal people. You are the highest healer. You know what I'm saying? But they are not honest. Because they are not honest, they decided to go abroad. You know, abroad, those ones, they can keep the doctor patient's confidentiality. So they can't release it. Nothing you ask, they won't release it. So then they will be making people look, because I don't know how you feel, oh. I'm just saying, you know. Sorry, give me a second. I want to check something out.
How many times would they tell you before you know that Nigeria is not for you? Ah! Now they never leave you. They have left you behind. Photo, not be juju be that. Sorry, oh. May God not allow them, make them kill you. 70 years old man. Now mumu na too much. You be mumu. You think say they wise.
Thank you. I just thought now my you know, this spoon with this inside my teacup now it fall off. I can't say make I go pick and fix them before you get. Because of this leaky. Now we don't know what is going on. They said it's Photoshop, it's video shop. I've been a video kiosk. They are not honest people. Let me show you that guy. The guy with the cover nose. Femi Kasali, another member of Maiyegun's Diary funders. Now, people where they fund me, now then they show face one by one. They have name, they have bank accounts, they have addresses, they have live. Do you understand that? So, not the criminals who gives no damn about you. The criminals who are comfortable, yeah, deceiving you to, they are putting you in, it's coming. Nigeria go better. Meanwhile, they are putting better life for themselves and their children and family members. Outside Nigeria, they don't care. And they are doing it, most of them are even doing it, stealing your money, facelessly, hiding the money through proxies. Some of the money, you will never see them again. In Nigeria, they will disappear. They don't get face, your criminal leaders. So they can't fund me. They can't sponsor me. If they want to sponsor me, if they want to be, who are those sponsoring Maiyegun? Tell them to go and register accounts in their names. Once you in this part of the world, you register in your name, your national, your passport or resident card or anything that will identify you. Say you be human being, you know, be thief. You get job. Those are the people who are funding Maiyegun. So let's go to Ijebu. After the plane landed, they decided to go to Auxilliary Palace.
States palace of our father, they are all
That's right.
very happy to have you there.
The Jagaban of Africa. Jagaban.
We shall stand. Your mandate, your mandate, your mandate, we shall stand.
We shall stand on your mandate.
We shall stand.
Aṣíwájú on your mandate.
We shall stand. On your mandate, Bola, on your mandate, Bola, on your mandate, we shall stand. Jagaba.
Vogue.
Amen.
Amen.
So did you all see that guy that was like that? So now small question we ask, and that is kind of not, comfortable for some of their supporters. But we know what we saw. And then we're asking, where could that come from? Where is the video shop? Where is Photoshop here? Just answer the question. What is wrong with him? It's none of your business. How can it not be my business? I am one of those who remit money into that economy that they have wrecked. That money is the money that they are using to take care of a Buhari. Now they are going to use that same money to take care of this one that is wearing pampers. And they say it's the man of the Poo-Poo. So what is leaking? Below the man of the Poo-Poo. Because that's what it is. They said it's Asiwaju I want to ole. If I see things, I'll talk. People said it's Asiwaju I want to ole. And they said it's the man of the Poo-Poo. I was like, okay, man of the Poo-Poo. Kind of, So, to now make it easier for all of you watching me, right? The bottom line is that the rogues who brought Nigeria to the state it is now, they are not tired, even when their bombs are leaking. So, if you look at those who are managing Tinubu, the question those of you who are probably the Lagos Sabobakus and all of you, right? The question you should possibly be asking is that, where is that again? Yeah, the question you should be asking probably is that, who are those handling the publicity or a public image for Tinubu? You remember when they were packaging Buhari? As bad, as worse as it is, when they did all that packaging, they managed to hide a lot. But you see this of this Tinubu, now people are now saying, come on, even the Yorubas who claim to be educated, some of them who have been watching in horror, the way Buhari and gang, the way they have been ruling Nigeria rudderlessly, lawlessly, and all of that. And Buhari absentee president, nobody sees him. So who are those handling Tinubu? Because as Yoruba, would you now want to kind of witness another one where is either they drag him into it, hide everything from you, and then 4 years of whatever they want to give to him, he will spend 3 years in the UK taking care of his leaking bomb, leaking this, leaking that, and every other thing that is wrong with him. Because he also has this thing that his hands shakes. They are treating a lot. He's on a serious medication. So sometimes when you see Tinubu and he looks like disoriented, it's not because he's always like, it's nothing cocoa or anything, like many of you would believe. He's on serious medication for different treatments. But they want you to believe that he's strong. When he had the opportunity, I remember when he came back from that London then, you remember? And he wanted to talk about, he was talking to the people who are supposed to be his handlers. And he was talking about to go and register permanent voters card, co-permanenti, me Igbori.
Take one family member, take one family member, 2 family members, knock on all doors, and make sure that new registration, because they may not announce to you on time, The BBC you have has expired.
Yes.
Yes. You need to spread it around in various local government wards and no matter how difficult it is. To me, I look at it closely, and you look at other elections being held, you see that it's diminishing because those cards expired, and they didn't. It's mandatory that you go and register and able to vote and achieve your aspirations. May God bless you and bless Nigeria.
Thank you, by the way, Mazi Obi, Uzo Utodonke. Thank you. I told you, if my friends are here, the moment I mentioned who are those funding Maiyegun, they will probably start showing you that. Do you want to know those who are funding Maiyegun? When you look at your screen and you see people like Dreshawn, yeah, when they put things up, you can bring out your calculator and tell me, how many of your politicians in Nigeria, can go about and give this to even some of you who are the afufu sellers, take care of you, treat you like human beings, make you experience. I mean, you know what I mean? PDP that you want to go to. What are they going to give you? The same trashy naira. I told you, don't provoke them. Once they are here, they are here. And as you know, you will see. And the people where they fund me be that oh. That is why your politicians, they can never save my number. That is why your politicians, they can always open fake accounts themselves, even after paying some of you to go on social media. You see that guy, Maiyegun, is enemy of progress. Blah, 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 blah. Those who are giving you 10,000 naira, 20,000 naira, that you are doing all right, sir, honorable, sir, Ashiwaju, sir, blah, 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 for. That is why they can't get close to me. That is why I can speak my mind. That is why some of you should see me as your inspiration. If I can do it, you can do it too. Just speak the truth. Stop lying to yourself. Stop pretending about it or what have you. So let's come back to the whole thing, Jare. Dreshawn, Baba, thank you. Maiyegun General, 8 years still counting. You are doing the Lord's work. Let them know this, one of millions of the aspirants who are funding this noble cause. Once again, Jekomo. And that is why they call this platform Temple of Truth. You probably won't make any meaning to you. Continue making your money. I've been doing this for 8 years when nobody will give me what you they see today. You see, maybe people have always wanted to give me something to support me, but I was never there. And I kept doing it. Thousands of videos of Maiyegun go online. You see them there. So you see what they see today. It is just that people have now seen that this is Temple of Truth. It must not be compromised. It must not be contaminated. And the chief priest, nobody feel by him. You see why? So they said I'm doing the Lord's work. Of course I am. Who are those managing Tinubu if not because of money? Let me repeat something to you. Because I decided to play that video earlier for a reason. Right, watch this video again. Person where they mentally okay. Person where don't be governor 2 times. Person where be godfather, kingmaker. He wants to be president now. And people around him, sycophants, hungry, what do they call them? Crumb chasers, ass leakers, the Baba Sokweis. They are saying yes now. Share this one, no prove my point. That those around him is because of the money.
Take one family member, 2 family members, knock on all doors, and make sure that new registration, because they may not announce to you on time. The BBC you have has expired. Yes. You need to spread it around in various local government wards and
No matter how difficult it is, to me, I look at it closely, and you look at other elections being held, you see that it's diminishing because those cards expired, and they didn't. It's mandatory that you go and register and able to vote and achieve your aspirations. May God bless you and bless Nigeria.
Sure, you get what I'm saying? They are sycophants. When you go on social media and you see them talking about, some of them are even calling me Omuali. Can you imagine? Because of whatever peanut, whatever it is that they are open on. Some of them want to be councillor. Some of them want to be this. Some of them, their uncles want to be a House of Rep member. Some of them want to be a House of Assembly member. And this Tinubu, even if Tinubu, if they carry Po about, they will still want him there. It's not because they love the country. It's not because they love the people. It's not because they love themselves. It's because of what they promise to gain from it. So that the people will now turn around. They are everywhere. Young people. They open social media platform. They open everywhere. And they are defending their ancestors. And you will think it's because they are patriotic. How can you see your future through the eyes of somebody who said permanent voters card they expire? And you did not sense something there. Something is not off to you. You are seeing your future through the eyes of Tinubu, and you think you are deceiving me. You are not deceiving me. You are deceiving yourself. There is this saying or analogy. Somebody, a boy, he followed his father to the farm, and as they were walking on the farm, the boy just screamed, Baba me, my father. I have just found a snail. His father told him, keep it. We'll use it when we get home, to at least appease your creator. As they were walking, they said, Baba, I found another bigger snail. His father said, oh, that's even better. Keep it. When we get home, we will use it as a sacrifice to appease your creator. When they now go home in the evening, and his father said, my son, come here. Today you said you found the 2 snails. You see that biggest one? Go and bring it. Let us use it to appease God and your creator. You know what the boy said? Baba, I was just playing, I was just joking, I didn't mean it. I didn't find any snail, right? I was just trying to pull your legs, His father responded, no, you are not pulling my legs. In fact, you are not joking with me. You are joking with your creator. Oh, Tommy, ori ara e lo n tan. If you like, abuse me. If you like, wish for now till tomorrow. It won't change anything. Because to me, call me Omali, call me whatever it is in your book. It is so obvious that if you actually love yourselves, it's a two-way thing. Number one, an old man, you can't see your future through him. Atiku, you can't see your future. You should not be seeing your future through their eyes. What you are going to be seeing is called bye-bye. Bye-bye. And if you are very brilliant enough, you probably will know that the same Nigeria you are is not for you.
Tiagasa, the Tiagasa, he fell, he fainted, he passed out. He passed out. 70 years old man. But when their people came,
70 years old man. Nigeria again is not for you.
how many times would they tell you before you know that Nigeria is not for you? Now they never leave you. They have left you behind. Photo, not be juju be that. Sorry, May God not allow them, make them kill you. 70 years old man. Now mumu na too much. You be mumu. You think say they wise.
You get choice. And that's one thing that everybody should have, choice. Another thing you should be reminded of is that when you have choice, you also have, the choices also have consequences. So if somebody is running to be president or running for any public office, it is always the point of discussion. What about their, you'll be start scrutinizing them, okay? Nobody should blackmail you into asking questions, okay? People who are trying to say in Yoruba land, we respect elders. We respect our elders in Yoruba land. It is true, okay? In Yoruba land, we are just so respectful. We respect our elders in Yoruba land, but in Yoruba land, we have elders, leaders. No, we have elders. These are people who have advanced in age. They have matured enough, and they know what responsibility comes with their age. We have leaders in Yoruba land and Yoruba culture, rather. So leaders are those who take responsibility on behalf of others in different capacities, and they have to deliver. When they don't, they take responsibilities. We call them leaders. They fight for the people because they are fighting for themselves. Then we have dealers. The dealers are the easy takers, the people who are the easy virtue criminals, opportunists. Whether they are old or young, in Yoruba land, in Yoruba culture, they are not meant to be respected. In fact, they said they are meant to be excommunicated, which means everybody must try to never associate with them, dubious people. That is why in Yoruba land, we have Agbon Agbalagba, and then we also have Awon Agbaya. So when you see people who they call Agbaya, shameless old people, yeah, even if they are rich, you can tell, irresponsible people, Awon Agbaya. Sometimes they will say, Mo dupe pe mo gbe temi daya, iwo omode ise. People have those banters in Yoruba land, but it's just to identify hierarchy, but by culture. We started having irresponsible old people because foolish people also grows old. Do you get that now? When they say, this boy is this boy is a foolish boy. Oh. How can a boy be like this? You also have a foolish, you see that foolish boy, that's foolish small boy. If he didn't die, if he doesn't die, right, he's ever going to grow old. So foolish people also grow old. So in Yoruba land, we have a way of separating those who are responsible leaders or responsible elders, though they are very, very in their short numbers right now in Yoruba land. But Tinubu is not one of them. So what they say is that if you see people who are thieves, public looters, no matter how much they have, no matter how much money they have, they must never be respected. They must never be regarded. If you are regarding and respecting them because of the crumbs they will give to you, then you are a criminal. That is Yoruba culture. Yoruba culture is so good that in history, after all our gods, all our former heroes, warriors, when they died, they say they don't die, they become Orisha. Okay? Warriors, all these names, Shango, Oya, Obatala, every one of them, they were human beings that, that lived among the people. They existed. They had different leadership roles they played then. So when they died, people valued them so much that they turned them to Orisha. We call them gods. People who our ancestors turned to. That is why they say in Nigeria, if you like say people know they die. If you old, you can't die. People will still turn you to ancestors. They go, they pour shinap, they pour all drink on you. They disturb your soul. Say, our ancestor, we want you to come and fight this fight for us. All our baba, mama, we die for, you know what I mean now? So pretty much like we have that, and we respect that a lot as a people. So then we have kings. You see our kings, the kings, Obas, and all of them, they are called Alashe Ekeji Orisha. When leaders, elders, rulers, when they have no idea of what to do, They will call diviners to consult the oracle. Oracle will now consult the ancestors, the people who we call our own orishas. That's how much we respect them, we revere them. So kings, Oba in Yoruba land, they are considered as second to orishas. They are considered as people who can never be wrong. But guess what? As fanciful, as beautiful, as, amazing that culture sounded to you, it also has its own checks and balances. No matter how powerful or rich a king is in Yoruba land, in our history, if they commit any sacrilege, if they commit any crime against the tradition, like shortchange their people and do this or that, they will tell them to go and kill themselves, go and open calabash. Open calabash means consider suicide in 7 days. That's how much we revert what we hold in Yoruba land until these Omoales in Yoruba land. Then Yoruba land in Toro. Àwọn ọmọ àlè Yorùbá land ò tí ì dàgbà. Àwọn ọmọ àlè Yorùbá land àwọn ló wá pọ̀ jù náà àwọn tó sọ pé àwọn represent Yorùbá land today. That is why if they keep people in Yoruba land, if they economically destroy Yoruba land, if they shut the Yoruba land borders, if they militarize Yoruba land, these people who are supposed to be fighting for Yoruba cause, Yoruba interest, everything, they are comfortable with it as long as they are getting their paid. Those are the Omo Ale Yoruba who are now in charge, and they are now calling us the Omo cause. They are calling us Omo Ale. Are you kind of following this? But we are not going to accept that. Trust me. Esther Obasi, thank you. Gladstone Ogedegbe, thank you. I've just seen your super chat there as well. So thank you. Show them, let them know. Jacomo, let them know and all of that. So as a Yoruba man, I should be able to ask questions. Yeah, he has the right to run for office, of course. And you also have the right not to support him. I have the right not to support him. I have the right not to support any one of them. But I also have the right to ask questions, because whether I support them, whether I vote, whether I no vote, when they do their Sakama and J, when they do their abracadabra, by the time you get to January 2024, you will already start seeing people, I beg do giveaway. Please help me. Can anybody help me with 3,000 naira on this platform? I need to buy food stuff. Can you please help me? It's going to get worse. And that's the grave you are digging. So me, as a person, I can talk about it. Tinubu as a person, he has the right to run for Nigeria office. Atiku, he has the right to run for any office. You watching me right now, you have the right to paste your poster and run for office. If you do, we will ask questions about you. Why? Don't say people hate you. Don't say now your enemy, they your enemy. There's nothing like enemy. Don't say you're destiny destroyer. No. Not now all of you. Now all of you, Buhari idiots. You brought Buhari with Tinubu and the rest of them. Atiku, Saraki, Kwakwanso and the rest of them who brought Buhari. Now when they brought the calamity, all of them can't run for cover. Now they are back again. They say they want to save you. No be juju be that. Choose them, do your stuff, but you also you have the right to ask questions. Don't let anybody tell you, are you God? Are you this and that? Of course you are not God. It's not about God or this thing. In Yoruba land, let us teach our children that not everything that glitter is gold. Tell your children, don't let them see thieves as heroes. And that's the problem. That's the problem. They say if you let the animal kingdom, if you let them write their own history, you probably will never see a chapter glorifying the hunter. But it's because it is always the hunter that write the history. Oh, when I gbà tí mo gbé mọ yẹn báyìí, bí mo ṣe rí ẹkùn tó yọ lọ́ọ̀kan báyìí, kìnìún olóòlàjù. Mo bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pògèdè, mo bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pa ìyájọ́, mo bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pa àwọn bàbá mi lọ́rùn. Mo ní ó yá ilẹ̀ mú un, àbàwọ̀n mú un, ó yá mo ní kó yá bá jiná tùbọ̀ pa. Ló bá kígbe. Mo ní àwọn bàbá mi ẹ ṣeun lọ́rùn. That's what an hunter will say. Well, immediately I saw that lion coming, I just draw my gun. I just dug. And then I started there consulting my ancestors, asking them to come to me. I called this, I called that. I commanded the lion. I said, oh yeah, no, open your mouth. Then I also Bola. Because he's an hunter. He will tell this story that glorifies him. He tells the story that glorifies him. If you let the animal kingdom to tell their story, you will never see a chapter that glorifies an hunter. They will see a chapter, you will see many chapters describing how hunters, how they drop their guns and they climb the tree, running for safety when this scenario really happened. And that is why you must not let them do it. Do not be blackmailed. As a Yoruba man, as an Igbo man, as a Hausa man, even as a Fulani man, if you are a Bibio man, a Ijo man, a Shekiri man, Nupe man, wherever you come from, Egunie, Ijebunie, wherever you come from, you should be able to ask questions. Asking questions shouldn't make you an enemy. That's the point. Asking questions shouldn't make you an enemy. But they don't have answers. And because they don't have answers, then they blackmail you. And I say, okay. Because they brought Buhari. Buhari turned around. He started hunting us down. He started killing innocent people. They started kidnapping people. People started disappearing. Courts started turning against people. You can no longer even run to the court and say, I need justice anymore. Everything is gone. They brought that. It wasn't that bad. They brought that. Then I say that thing they enter my body small. And somehow it they be like that sometimes. Make I let Mazi help me for about 2 minutes. Make I just get some here. I'm coming back. I'm into it. I'm coming back.
The crimes you have in the north, the insecurity you have in the north is as a direct consequence of their own action. They groomed them. Al-Qaeda in the Maghreb, ISIS in West Africa, Boko Haram, Fulani headsmen, bandits, all of them. Who brought them to Nigeria? It's Fulani. Fulani brought them into Nigeria. El Rufai brought them in. Bauchi State Governor brought them in. Are you people deaf and dumb and stupid? When you come out and you pretend, oh, we are one Nigeria, go and show me. Somebody was asking, where is the boundary, where would the boundary of Biafra begin? And I asked the fool, where did the boundary of Nigeria begin? People from Niger come in and go as they like. Most of these idiots are from Niger. They are building a pipeline to Niger. They are building a railway line to Niger. They are building roads to Niger. Whereas where the money comes from, which is Biafra land, we don't have those infrastructure. No, we don't. But you're taking our money. You come to Izombe, you come to Ohaji, you come to Ebema, you come to Auxilliary, you come to Ebonyi. You take our resources, sell it, get the money, and now you're building the way to Niger Republic. And you want me to be happy with you? Clap for you. Oh, Nigeria is doing well. One Nigeria. I think you are insane. You come to my land, you take our oil, you take our gas, you take our manpower, you take everything, our VAT, our tax that we pay. You are now building a road from Katsina to Niger. Airport in Niger. Refinery in Niger. You take oil, crude oil from my land, you take it to Niger, you refine it, you bring it back to me as a refined petroleum. Or as PPS as you call it. And you're telling me that that country is viable. You're telling me that Nigeria should be supported. We are in one Nigeria. We are not going anywhere. And you're dying every day. Because those that they appointed to speak for you, they gave them money and positions. So that they will come out on the pages of newspapers to give the world the misleading impression that everything is okay, when things are not okay. Go through the statements of Ohaneze and see the contradictions in it. Nigeria is not working. We are marginalized. And then you come back and say Nigeria is one. We must stay in it together. Are you not foolish? These are the useless intellectuals that you have. On one hand, you say Nigeria is not working. You're marginalized. You are being discriminated against. You're suffering. They're killing you everywhere. And you come back to the same place and say Nigeria must be one. Had Nigerians gotten together to say they want to be part of this useless contraption, that's entirely their business. I'm a Democrat, I've subscribed to it. But have you asked yourself this question? Why is it that all those asking you to remain in one Nigeria has something to gain from Nigeria, or they have benefited in the past? Nothing more, nothing less. I saw the letter that Atiku wrote to President Biden. In it, Atiku said to come and help us fight terrorism in order to ensure that there will be no regional destabilization. That is their game plan at the U.S. State Department for very many years, until we stepped in. They keep trotting out these lies. Once Nigeria breaks up, there will be destabilization in the entire region. I said it because you don't understand African history. Most of these people are not educated. When I say they say I'm insulting them, no, I'm not insulting you. Most of you are not educated. In Africa, we are tribal creatures in Africa. In Africa, we are tribal creatures in Africa. We always go back to our village where we were born, where our umbilical cord, how long, where it was buried. That's where we come from. That is why every Christmas, Easter, New Year Festival, or August meeting, you see us migrating back to where we come from. And I keep saying these things to Africans, they don't understand it. They don't understand it. Everywhere in Africa during Christmas, if you like, be in South Africa, if you like, let it be in Kenya, you let it be in Rwanda, everybody from the capital goes to the village. If you go to Accra, the same thing happens. This past Christmas, if you like, go to Cotonou, go to Yaoundé in Cameroon. Everybody living in the capital cities of Africa, they go back to their villages. They go back to their tribes where they come from. Do they do that in the Western world? During Christmas, these people migrating from, oh, I come from Florida, I'm going to Florida. No, you don't. Because people come from where they are born. We come from where our ancestors were born. That is the difference between black people in Africa and those from Europe and other parts of the world. We come from, so if you ask somebody, where do you come from? He or she will mention their village. That is what makes us Africans. Very, very unique. If you destroy that, you're finished as a people. In Africa, we are tribal. First and foremost, we belong to our tribe where we come from. That is why our people need to appreciate this. Very, very critical. That Africa is restructured to recognize where people come from. All these artificial creations by Europeans, Nigeria, this and that, all that rubbish. That is why you can never ever make any progress for the next 6 billion years. You can never ever make any progress in the zoo. Why is it, if we are not tribal, why would the whole presidency come out, Fulani presidency come out and say, we are defending Fulani headsmen? A presidency of the whole of Nigeria, so to speak. It is because by instinct, we are tribal beings in Africa. That is why Nigeria is unsustainable. That is why the man from Ishekiri has to vote to say, this is where I want to belong to. That is why referendum is the only way forward. That is why Africa is poor. Africans must recognize that this is who we are. You cannot live in Lagos if you're an Igbo man. During Christmas, you start traveling to Sokoto. It's impossible. You must go to Igbo land. You must. That's where you come from. And if they ask you, oh, but you were born in Lagos, you will say, no, that's where my parents come from. They ask your parents will say, that's where my parents come from. They will keep going back until they get to perhaps the 100th generation.
Sure, you get now all of us, they miss Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I actually miss him a lot. And I can't wait to see him out there. His court case is coming up this week. And I think it's going to be on the either 15th or 16th of February. I'm not 100% sure right now. I'll figure that out. So then I will possibly say something on that. They brought Buhari in 2015 because they thought they had the solution. When that backfired, they turned around. They said, nah, licky swagger, it has to be. And when you ask questions, they will say, what, you are just an enemy of progress, destiny killers. How many people's destiny did they kill from 2015?
We will work with you to build a Nigeria that is not corrupt.
I bring you a message of hope.
emphasis on education.
So when they brought Buhari now criminalize self-defense. They can now criminalize public protest, demonstration, peaceful gathering, criticism in the media and all of that. They turn Nigeria to we versus them. They divided Nigeria more. And they even attempted to kill Oloye Sunday Igboho. They orchestrated his illegal detention in Benin Republic. They are not done. They still went after his family, aides, and everyone they can lay their hands on. Remember what happened in Ibadan yesterday? These are the effects of APC, Egbe calamity that they brought upon us. Terrorists took over our place, but we can't defend ourselves. We can't even talk about it. We will automatically turn to the enemies. As it is, enemy of progress, enemy of Nigeria, enemy of Buhari, this enemy that, destiny that, and why people are dying, people that shouldn't die. Not like that. Violent death. So they did the same thing in Ibadan yesterday, and they have already named someone. They named somebody who got killed yesterday. All right? Let me see if I have a picture. Now, let's start with this. They said it's because Auxilliary, the PDP political, they call them political Mozu or political thug, the man in charge of Oyo State, garage manager, disciplinary committee, blah, blah, blah. So they killed somebody. They killed this young man here. Well, the guy called Auxilliary is the one on the right. The governor that gives him immunity, Seyi Makinde, is the one on the left. And the young man reportedly, took away yesterday. His name is Kabiru Olalekan, popularly called Kokoro. So they took him away throughout the fracas yesterday. They said they have been making up different stories, by the way. Oh, now talks they fight. Oh, na political, what have you? Street fight, blah, 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 blah. This young man was a victim of their target yesterday. Yeah? So they whisked him away, and guess what? When they killed him, they shot and killed him. When they killed him, when they killed the young man, they took his body to where? They said they took his body to Auxilliary Hotel, one of his hotels in Ibadan. And as we speak, the body of this young man have not been found. For those who witnessed what happened. Yeah? And that is the effect of Buhari. It is unfortunate, though, that those who did that, even though they can't really travel by road anymore, they can't go anywhere on the road anymore. If they have to bring heavy security to guide them. And if they can fly, if they can chopper it, they can fly. They can fly above the problems they created and go for the photo op. But they should just make sure that if they are doing this, because I have been told that a lot of legal cases are also popping up. They are also on the horizon right now. All this madness, blessing and madness, they go take cure madness. So somehow, a lot is coming the way. Those who are being persecuted or haunted, or those who have been attacked in the name of the association with Oloye Sunday Igboho, we are taking record. We are keeping the record. We are dating everything. Just know that none of what they are doing will go unanswered. Yes, there will be a time that they are going to be held responsible for their what have you. So, if you want to blame anybody for talking about Tinubu's leaky bomb, you are not supposed to direct your angers. Don't direct them at us. Direct them to those who are holding camera, the paparazzi, the propagandists, the one that, they did a great job in London. See, in London, they took their time. So when they want to share anything, they will first take the pictures. After taking the pictures, they will review it. Share this one fine. How about look? How about the coat? I've been at the jacket. I've been at the raincoat. whatever it is, he stand well. They will say, yes, it's looking good. Oh yeah, take the picture, Baba, smile, open your teeth. Aṣíwájú, ẹrẹ́rìn. And he be like, Aṣíwájú, ẹ bá mi fẹ̀gbẹ́ gbá Aṣíwájú padà, ẹ má yẹ kó sùn lẹ́yìn lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́, ẹ má yẹ kó sùn lẹ́yìn lápá. So K1, oh yeah, take the picture. All of these ones are the way it should be. That's what they wanted. They don't want a leaky bomb in the media. They don't want any wet patch, anything, anywhere. Okay? So, and that is not my fault. This is the kind of sleek pictures they want to share. This is the Tinubu they want the Lagos Abobakus to see. This is the kind of Tinubu they want you to be like, wow. Say, this is the man they said is too old. Come on, Aṣíwájú the day, yala yawon. These are the kind of things they want to see. In blazer, in jeans, in shorts, in sneakers, Panama, face cap, t-shirt, all those stuff, yeah? So, if we see any picture of Tinubu that we want to ask questions, listen, we'll ask questions, so. For example, ladies and gentlemen, if the same slick man that you are watching right now on your screen, if I tell you, say, now the same man be this, you know, go ask question. No, I'm just being sincere now, right? Are you Lagos Abobaku or Osogbo Alimajiri? Now, if I tell you that this man here, packaged here, coming from London, is the same man here wearing Go Saku condom on his head, will you know go ask question? And when you ask question, they will say you are enemy of progress. Which one be enemy of progress? I didn't take the picture. Is that Photoshop? Somebody said a Photoshop. Even Tinubu is shock him. Shock him. Say, oh boy, this one will be Photoshop on me. Hey. So packaging is good when you continue to lie to people. Packaging like this. They are all good. I mean, it's all right. That's why they pay you. Okay? But internally, we all know how it be. But ask your conscience. If it is not because of money they are giving you, if not because of money you are looking up to, if not because of that guy, that APC guy, lying to you on social media about Tinubu's this, Tinubu that, have you done your own research and ask yourself questions and say, but how can somebody will be like this? But now like this it be. So when you are asking, will you present your candidate? Aṣíwájú is intelligent. You know what I see? This is what I see. I'm always like, look at them. What is the difference? Buhari in the front. Tinubu follow. Somewhere cool there. And that one is like Barack Obama. Fashola, that one too, they there. And you remember that old Ag killer that hurriedly came out and said, the Owerri prison break. The Owerri prison break was done by IPOB. The guy will not live in the office. So when you talk about your leaders, when you feel like we are insulting your leaders, I'm not insulting them. This is what they look like to me. Every time I see them, sorry, Yomi Totu. Carry on, Maiyegun, no matter how you try to let these people see through everything, they will never learn. These are the political ignorants and fools, political scavengers. They have eyes, but they are blind. God bless you. I couldn't put it much better. Anyway. So when I see them, your leaders that you are fighting for, now clowns are they see, my brother. And I can't pretend. I can't pretend that I'm seeing, how can I pretend that how can I, wait. How can we unsee this photo? Guys, how can we unsee this photo that you are watching, that is on your screen right now? What kind of package or packaging as a Yoruba man? If this man is your father, if you are not selfish, if you love him, would you sleep with him in the house where they don't do makeup, not do anything? No. Your papa, where you love, you can't send them out. You know this is him internally. The person that wants to be president of Nigeria. And you as a young man, if you want to be honest, if this is your father, will you allow them to do makeup for him? To be upping him here and there? Until he can't pee himself. And they say, no, you know pee. Shut up your mouth. Don't you want to grow old? I want to grow old. If I grow old, if they say make they wear Pampers, my brother, now my children and people who are closer to me, my grandchildren, if the thing don't they leak small, they will say, Papa, daddy thing leak. Daddy thing leak. Can you thing Joe?
Check it. Maybe his pampers is full now. Now only my family, they will be taking care of me. There's nothing bad about it. It is health issue. All you do is you go and take care of it. You don't go about and asking, don't you want to grow old? Are you not a Yoruba man? God they say this one no be say somebody pee or somebody pour water on top the seat. Are we all blind? Even if I know they see well, I get glasses, expensive one. So if I have a father in this level, is the real picture. I'm not going to let the world embarrass him. People are going to ask questions. They're going to sit him down and ask him questions. He has to answer the questions. I mean, not because you want to pity him. Let's pity him now. Maiyegun, free this man, Jare. Let's talk about another. We can't talk about another thing when some of you, you are like all this, those people where they like to be politically correct. It's not that I love Tinubu, but you are going too hard on him, Baba. Now your body they go hard on. I've been at your body, they pain. They pain you for body. I'm talking about a rogue and those who are benefiting from it. Now, but now you they catch cold. Now me they sneeze. Now you they catch cold. In Yoruba land, we don't talk like to elders like this. Of course we don't. But we talk to criminals with track record of failures, selfish, self-centered criminals, opportunists. We talk to them like anyhow. We don't sit on the fence. We don't do political correctness. None of those ever worked for anybody. Because there are consequences. Elections get consequences. So if I get Papa way hold, I'm not going to send him out there to go and start running for which office? I was talk to him and say, Daddy, I got to deal. I want to put on Shensi. After there's never marana special brand. Let us tell ourselves, so you. I don't know how many children he has, right? At least if they love him, me and you, we will not be talking about Tinubu's pampers that is leaking. They said he's man of the people. Which man of the people? Generally, now everyone don't say your father. All of you will be Tinubu's sons and daughters. Not be my fault. I didn't go to Awujale Palace. Now Tinubu and his entourage took the picture. They uploaded it. Not me. Me, I'm asking question because your Baba want to be president of Nigeria. Are you with me? And he is also claiming to be a Yoruba man, therefore dragging Yorubas into his selfish agenda. So if Nami be you will call your Baba Sheyi, because there's one of you know that one that is in charge of signboard in Lagos State, all the signboard, toll gate signboard, everything. Sheyi, your wife and your children, they are in London. I think his wife is kind of Asian or Chinese or so. They are in London right now. I don't know if they will stumble on my video. Sheyi and all of them. If they love Tinubu, they will say, Baba, Daddy, no. Because the moment your Baba go out there, it be like we're to wajani. We're there doing wo, kosheni lomo. Atole dun wo ngba mi, kosheni ni Baba. So if he be my own father, all of you humble slaves, obedient fools, sophisticated morons, Lagos, Abobaku, Soshogbo, Alimajiris, and the rest of you, you are just spawned on their table. So if you are reacting to me, if you are reacting angrily, shut up your mouth. Where's your father? My father is dead. He never peed himself. I don't have to defend it. You can't see my father peeing himself. You can't see my mother peeing himself. If any of them pee themselves, they are never going to say they want to lead you. Never. Possible. That is kill me. Moment about the bottom and pampers in everybody ma pay din to be normal oni. Clodeti di daddy in to be shown what pampers ni avekoto sarantani. So it's not my fault. Okay? And don't blame me. Blame those who are managing him. Because I am warning people who are going to be the victims of those who are going to use his health condition to further destroy Nigeria if anything is left at all. And your papa name is what they will be. Look at Buhari now. People where they name their children Buhari. Even people were naming their dog, everything Buhari. Today, all the people who named their children Buhari in northern Nigeria, they quickly go and change. They've started changing the names. Mi Sami Satani, mi Yami Shasi, mi Yami Satatani, Abi mi Sami Satani. Allah Yami Yeshu. That's what everybody is doing now. So Sheyi Tinubu, all of you, if you love your Baba, you will tell it, Daddy, Ẹja máa gbé yín lọ sí hospice place. Ẹja gbé yín lọ sí old people's home. Save us this embarrassment. It's not that, but it's not that Ikpeboya, it won't be. Why are you insulting elder? I'm not insulting elder. I'm insulting an old man, a sick man, a dishonest man who want to lead a country of 200 million mumus, I would say, because ancestors determine or seeing or planning your future for you should never be my thing. It will never be my thing. But when they get to that point, yeah, I am going to share now. I can't go to Nigeria. You know why? Nigeria is democratic on paper. If I enter Nigeria right now, now everybody go just the demand for which part they want cut. Especially all those Lagos Abubaku. Some will say, when you get him, just send us his left hand. Some will say, we don't want too much, we don't need the whole head. Just make sure you send us his lips. That useless mouth where they take talk. Because they have militarized the system. Yeah, you are not allowed any free will. They have bamboozled everybody. You can't talk. You can't do anything. If you dare it, you can lose your life for it. And we have examples. That is the country they have made Nigeria. That's what they have done. They criminalize us. They turn us to whatever they want to. And that is that Nigeria. Dreshan, thank you, Jare Baba. Maiyegun General, that's my personal. I told you, don't provoke them, okay? Don't provoke them. If they won't surprise you tonight, if I stay here longer, they will show you who are those funding Maiyegun. And you know them. You probably I'm talking about the Buhari idiots now. Because it's a simple line. Once the money they are giving you run out, that is why TVC, Tinubu Television, they started reporting my channel, started reporting my videos. And guess what? They are reporting the videos that had Tinubu in them. They were asking me to delete all of them. I said, come on, just 2 minutes where Tinubu they talk. Me, I just want me to say that and make her do my own analysis. They say make her delete everything. I'll show you that email. So if they can shut me down, do everything today, they will do it. But it seems that it's becoming difficult and difficult every day to shut Maiyegun down. Have you not noticed? It's becoming difficult and difficult every day. Yes, it's going to continue to be that difficult for them. So now those where they fund me be that. And you can see what they have. We always make Maiyegun a one-man, they call me one-man mopo. One-man battalion. You have no idea of the number of the soldiers behind me because you can't see them. They are just like, they are everywhere. They are watching, they are waiting, they are monitoring, but you can't see them. That's why they call me one-man mopo. It's not what these rogues want to give to you. Come on. And we can do a lot together, by the way, if you take your lives back. This is something about a referendum. There's a lot you can ask for. There's a lot that you can demand for just at once if you indeed care for your lives and for your own, what do you call it? So if your papa they leak, the ideal thing is that don't pretend that people are his enemies. We all know something is not right. And we're going to see a lot before the middle of this year. We're going to see a lot. You know, a lot we saw about Buhari during that time too, yeah? And then all these things are pointers that some of them, they were telling us we were pointing at them because we hated him. Oh, it's because you hated him. It's because you never liked him. It has nothing to do with whether we like them or not. Their decisions have consequences, and the victims of their actions, they are you. As you are watching this video from Nigeria, or you are planning to be in Nigeria, you are just a victim waiting to happen. Yesterday's survivors, they are today's victims. Today's survivors, they are going to be tomorrow's victims. And tomorrow's survivor, they are, I mean, you know what I mean? No, like that. It's just like, you know, as today turns to yesterday, and tomorrow turns to today, it's just like turn by turn, Nigeria Limited. And how can you break the circle? It's not by doing the same thing again and again and again. And like I said, yeah, your system is rigged enough that people like us have lost interest in it. And we have told people why, yeah? The likes of Tinubu shouldn't be championing or saying they want to be president. They should be using the rest of their lives, whatever it's left of it, yeah? They should be using that to save the generation coming from the battle that they passed on and they profited from. And they still want to profit from, even when they are close to grave. In their age, they are suffering serious health issue, right? They can't think straight. Age is something that is very, 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 very important, I would say. Very delicate. The moment you get to 70, what you deserve is rest. And at least, even if you want to say you want to be president or what have you, health-wise, internally and all of that, at least you should be able to be kind of healthy. You will know now that you are healthy. People don't need to be projecting that for you and then they will be waiting. What happened again? They have flown him abroad. So me, I'm going to sit down here now. I've said everything I said and why I warned you, right? Now I'm going to sit down here, JJ, on my own. And then I will just look at the social media, the internet. And before you know it, they will say news, Tinubu flown abroad again. Then me, I will come back here and say, you see, they don't carry him come London again. The battery don't low. That one where the fluid where they pump for his head, that one don't dry. They brought him back here. And when you talk about that, they say, oh, you are his enemy. He's not been enemy or what have you. Heartless people who don't even care about themselves. That's the heartbreaking part. You can be greedy, selfish, corrupt. But at the same time, you should care for yourself too. Like, why would you be so comfortable that in order for you to have the best health care, the first thing you need is to buy yourself a private jet. Then the second thing you need is to look for the best doctors for everything all over the world. So if you have any health emergency, your private jet can fly you. Is that not like excessive greed? And it turns around, right? When they face health problems, they want all of you to turn to prayer warriors. They say they don't fly Tinubu come London, no. Hey, Tinubu don't enter again, no. They say the guy, blah, 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 blah. Then you, that can could barely afford any single medical bill. You know, some of you are walking about praying to God to continue to protect you. If anything happen now, bas, emergency, 500,000. 500,000. Go and bring 500,000 if you want to save your wife. Go and bring 500,000 if you want to save your child. You need 500,000 to save your what have you. Now, so we poor people they call 1,000 by the way, because myself, sometimes if somebody say, hello, Maiyegun, it don't happen, no. We need 500,000 though. The first thing I'm going to be like, 500,000 what? 500,000. Oh, not show you to buy because so heavy. If that happened to you as you are watching me right now, even though you have been, for the past 1 hour, you have been on this platform, you have been talking, you have been commenting, you have been saying things about Maiyegun. People will ask me to remove you. I won't remove you. There's no point, all right? Because, person where they try to cure madness. So where somebody who is doing his best to cure, what do you call it? The politically motivated psychological madness. My job is to talking to your head, and try my best and gain access into that darkest part. And then I will just turn on the light. Pop. Once the message enter, pop, I'll just turn on the light. Pop. And boom, you just see your miracle. That's why I won't block you. That's why I won't block you. But I'm asking you, be honest though, in your mind though, even if everything I've been saying since, even though you don't like me, you don't leave, you don't come back. You've left this broadcast about 3 times. You've come back again and again. You couldn't go. You want to listen. If the problem of 500,000 happened to you right now, if they call you that emergency right now, in that Nigeria, may this person not die, may this person not die. Are you not going to turn to beggar? Tell yourself that truth. 500,000. Will that not shake you? Shake you and you begin to then at some point, maybe when the frustration finally sets in, you couldn't get the money. Some of you cannot even call your politicians and say, hello, honorable. Honorable, you remember me? Now maybe Saro Musa. Yeah, Saro Musa from Dakingari Saki. They have kidnapped my father. And they want me to pay 500,000. Some of them cannot call anybody to give them. But on social media, I'm asking you, Now, if you get to that stage and you know that, not true. Maiyegun 500,000 is too much, Jare. About cut that down. Make I no see la buru, koloma Jare la buru. Make I no see any problem of 20,000 right now. Everybody go no say, I just say pretend. Baba, make God not let us see anything. We got all my carrying go to you alone. I was talking to somebody, I said, wait, what kind of problem can you say, problem ele ijagbara mi lo? And the guy just told me straight off, and he said, Maiyegun, all of my can no problem 50,000 báyìí. Ọmọkùnrin máa ṣẹlẹ́yà ni o, àfi tọ́lọ́run bá kàn gbàkóso ni o. That 50,000. Like how? It's a long story, Maiyegun. May God shall not let me enter any wahala we go make me need 50,000 or anything that is above 10,000. Maiyegun, emergency to incapacitate gidi ni. All of my carry Maiyegun. Aso ti bad to yen. Maiyegun is worse. We just say thank God though. As usual, we just say thank God. Say God they try they provide though. It's worse though, Maiyegun. People tell me that all the time. So where is that your pretense? Where are they coming from? The pretense of shut up your mouth. Our leader is this and that. But they are going to be changing his pampers. They are going to be bringing him to London. They are going to be bringing him to me in the UK. The same hospital that I will just pick my phone now. If you want to talk to doctors in the UK, see, if I have any cut in my hand and I feel like, this cut, I'm supposed to see doctor. So 8:30 in the morning, I will pick up the phone. I will speak to the doctors. They will ask me about it. They will now give me an appointment. When I get there, if they check that hand, and they say, it's just a small, let's just dress it, they will attend to me. Okay? If I wake up and I feel like, hey, oh boy, if I say this chest, they pay me. I do that all the time. Man, this chest. I want time it if instead of me waking up to say, I want time it if it gets me. God, this chest. If I will get attack, this and that. I want time in here. I don't think like that. I'll just wake up around 8:30 in the morning. I'll pick up my phone. I've done that before. You know what they will do? They will look at me. They will test. So is that one paining you? Yes. Is that one paining you? Yes. What about this? Yes. We are going to recommend you to go to the hospital, proper hospital. Now, that one will now give me a date. They will say, we'll send you a letter for the day, for your appointment in the hospital. So you go there for scan. You go there and do this. There is a time I was like, I'm going to ask my doctor and say, I want to do scan. Just put me inside something to scan my body, scan my everything. But it was like, you don't need that, Mr. Badero. That's what they call me, Mr. Badero. You don't need that. You know, I was like, I just want to check if something is wrong with me somewhere, like, anywhere. Just put me inside the machine. That's how much I feel comfortable with a system that works. Because I work here, I pay my tax. I am expected to be taken care of. My family have to be taken care of. I don't have to beg for anything, even if it's an emergency. If I have an accident and I die there, well, they say Maiyegun don't die. That's Maiyegun. But if I have an accident and I don't die, even if if they cut my 2 legs, there's provision for me here. I don't have to be like, Maiyegun, ọmọkùnrin, ayé mà dòrò. Wọ́n dẹ̀ gbẹ́sẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ Maiyegun ni ṣá. You don't need to pity me. As long as I no die, some of you will even be looking like, oh boy, this Maiyegun, I wish say I no get leg, like Maiyegun. No be good to know, but I just wish, because if you see Maiyegun, it go sweet you say you no get leg. I don't have to worry. I don't have to be depressed. I don't need a pastor. I don't need anybody to tell me anybody doing me somewhere, to remind me that my village people is my sin, everything. Nigeria does that to you. The reason is because they took away all of that from you. Even when you have money, they've taken them away from you. They've taken that away from you. And the people who are taking them away from you, they come here to enjoy it. So how can I then be envying you? All those things that they make you feel like, it's better and the rest of that, they don't, they're not a real thing. If you pay attention very well, what makes people where they live abroad to they get small change to give you in Nigeria is because they don't waste their money on things that the system already provided. They are supposed to be provided. So, if you are using electricity and you get job, you pay for electricity. You don't need to pay for electricity and still pay for generator, petrol. If you are working, and there is health care system, even if you are not working in the UK, but if you are working and you have health insurance, there is a medical system, medical facilities to take care of you. You don't have to worry of saving money in case of emergency. Now, I know people say you need to be saving money, Maiyegun. I said, why? Maiyegun is the right thing. You need to be saving money. You give your money away. You just give this, you give that, everything, and you have nothing left. People say that to me. Oh, I'm not saying this for you to sympathize with me. Don't sympathize with me. I've been very all right. Okay. I only give what I can spare, but I always give to the last kobo until I feel like I have what that can take care of me. Maiyegun, you need to be saving. Say, but for what? You need, like you can get into things. You may need this, you may need that. I was like, what do I need? Like you need a mortgage, you need home, you need to build house in Nigeria. People always ask me that. I'm like, but I don't live in Nigeria. Like before I left Nigeria, usually it will be a dream now. One day I'm coming back to Nigeria. I will build a big, beautiful house. I will buy some beautiful cars, Porsche cars. I'll put them there. Lovely. Take pictures. They say, Maiyegun, tebarile Maiyegun lodo golu, ajeku joko sibe. But Maiyegun is not living there. So which simply means, to me, I'm not saying it's not good. Do it if you have the fear. But to me, they don't appeal to me that much. Yeah? They don't. But the little I have, I'm able to share them because I don't have to save money for hospital. If they say, my son swallow remote control, God forbid, Abby, you can't swallow remote control. I'm just saying. Something like in Nigeria, where you have all these unplanned expenses. You have managed yourself. They don't pay you the small naira where you get. You don't plan yourself for the month. And before you know it, they say, hello. Auntie me. Grandma timu cocoa. I mean, what do you got? Grandma timu coconut cream. What look ice cream on you? Grandma timu dizu. Grandpa ti fo I jump ese otun won ti kon lateyin. Say, wow, to your long. Say, what happened? Kilo shelema. They just called me now that my mom. They just called me now that my dad. Because one thing, you feel like, oh God. Then the next thing, which is actually the first thing. Bese, what long? I didn't plan for this. I didn't plan to put my money on hospital or long. God. Did I not pray to you enough? All those feelings, all those sayings. Yeah, just to tell you that you are just a minute away from becoming a victim. And if somebody like me say, I know those who are doing it, and the right thing to do is to make sure that you are never in the, even if you still don't have enough power to override them and all of that for now, but you should never continue to indulge them and feel like well, there's nothing we can do. These people are bad people, this and that, and then you just collected this. They just come here yesterday. You see, Maiyegun, this Nigeria has spoiled. I like what you are doing. What you are doing, Maiyegun, I love it. Oh. But you see, this country, now only God will fix us. Say what happened. It was yesterday now. So we all agree that it's a very wrong thing to collect money to vote for politicians. I say, yeah. You and I were talking about it the other day. See, this country. What happened, Baba? Tell me. It was just yesterday. They said, okay, we just saw the bus. The car. They come here and they are all going from door to door. A bag of rice, 5 kg. Bag of semo, 5 kg. Granite oil, 5 liter. And they just put small change on it, 20,000. They said it's for the people in this, everybody as a tenant. I said, you collected? Now, Abby. I wasn't paying attention. I just told my daughter to collect it. That's what everybody is managing. So you collect the 20,000. You collect bag of semo, 5 kg semo, 5 kg rice. You and I have been talking that they are going to do that too. And you and I have been saying it since that you must never participate in that. Now you are telling me that this Nigeria has spoiled. This country can never be better, Maiyegun. And you have participated. And your own excuse is about it's our money now, Maiyegun. Ah, I get it. I know, it's your money. If they can be buying you bag of rice, bag of semo, if they can give you wrapper, if you can be giving them to you every 4 years, 20,000. Well, we shouldn't be complaining then. That's what I'm saying, Maiyegun. Imagine these people, they are very heartless. Only God knows how many billions they are using to buy the food. Now you are talking, but you've collected yours. I have people who talk to me a lot, and that's how I tease them. I tease them a lot. I'm like, I saw you in a video. I saw you in a video where this politician came to your area, and you are holding banner for them and all of that. Oh, Maiyegun, don't mind them, Jare. They just came around. They said they need a few people to come and, they said they will give us 10,000. That's why I went there. Me, I'm not APC. Me, I'm not PDP. Me, I'm not interested in all of that. But, that's how you participate. That's the point I'm trying to make. And many, many of you are already queuing up to be like that. But you know what? What you are doing is you are doing the same thing again and again and expecting a different result. How? If you know be mad, if person no be madman, how you want to take they do same thing again and again and again, and you are expecting a different result. When they do it finish, they now turn to prayer warriors. Maiyegun, are you saying that God cannot change the story? You voted for somebody to give you electricity, to give you good economy, so that you can have job, you can have a life, you can do your things normal, and they are not giving you that. Now you are saying God should touch the heart of our leader. God should intervene in our leader. And I'm saying that leave this God alone, Baba. You didn't vote for that God. And you are asking me again that, are you saying that, are you bigger than God? Wait, why are you angry? Why are you angry? I'm asking you why. Why are you angry? You did not vote for God. You voted for lifeless people. You are willing to do that again and again. So when they turn around and your life is a mess, you start troubling God, the God that you did not vote for. If somebody now say, Baba, you voted for God, no be una they shout change. No be una they shout Buhari will fight terrorists, Oshibaju will fight economy. Last, everybody the call Luni. So no be una they jump up and down to tell us that your call is going to change your life. No, we are saying that if your call turn around to what they used to be, you will want to turn to God. You cannot fight for yourself. You can't fight for yourself, but you have the strength to fight for God. But when it is your turn to fight for your rights, you wait on God to come and fight for you. And then you turn hostile. Why are you angry?
Nígbà tá à ń gbàdúrà ká bọ́ lọ́wọ́ òkú ayé kan tá a sì ń wò pa ń bọ́ ń bẹ̀ lọ wẹ́rẹ́wẹ́ ìwọ Ọlọ́run kí lè ṣe wa lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà gan tó tún wá gbé kọ́ọ̀lù mìíràn bọ̀ kọ́ọ̀lù burúkú lélẹ̀ abẹ́ ìbí ṣe à ń wò bí kọ́ọ̀lù.
Ṣé you get what I'm saying? Kì í ṣe pé ayé tí wọn mi ò tẹ mọ bó ṣe ń hate èèyàn. Hate èèyàn, I hate ẹ. Kí ni ẹ máa di fún mi? Hating you, what would that be for me? How much would that give to me? I'm calling your attention to something. But you are telling your mind that I know that this Maiyegun is saying the truth, but no, I don't agree. And since everything I've been saying, some of you are still there. Who should we vote for? Èpè nìkan ni only èpè nìkan ló lè máa ja èèyàn tó ń ṣe the same thing again and again. Told them something, but don't do that again. Try something else. I mean, Tinubu and gang, they can spend the rest of their life to at least make the fight easier for the generation coming. This one, that Bambi Allah, this and that, everybody is doing. All right, sir. All these things, crumb beating, ass licking, crumb chasing, and the rest of that. It's not going to do anything. When you finish, your children are also going to take over. Now, what you want be that? It's not that because we hated them, we are just asking questions. We ask them, how did he make his money? Now fight. Now they are saying that Tinubu has the highest share in Manchester United. What he bẹ̀rẹ̀ o? Wọ́n tún ti dé o? Ará àdúgbò. Tuntun ti dé o? We asked them, how did Tinubu make his money? They said Tinubu has shares in Manchester United. 2023 is loading. Oh. Very soon now, they will tell you Tinubu is the one that has been borrowing or giving money to Sierra Leone. Oh. They have started, though. But whatever you do, just tell yourself anything. Now, no, it's not my fault. If I see Tinubu for Yakata, because if the wind blow Tinubu out of anywhere, if I see the video, I will talk about it. Just to remind you that Kolu Legban Lubosa Kewe for Otiyensi Legbin tomato Keka Agbado ko possible. So the bank paro furayin at the same time, Emma so tough furayin. Otiyeba Yensi. We got also Nigeria deal. Odo you down to Odo gbogbo yin. Iteba ti decision they about to make our one be amaran yin leti. Ṣé àwọn tí wọ́n pa ní Ìbàdàn to sakpagbe to see o. And then tomorrow is Monday. So hopefully tomorrow GoFundMe one complete the review to one share. When GoFundMe completes their review, hopefully tomorrow, yeah, I will be here again to tell you when the GoFundMe is back online. If I receive a message from them, because the reason why we didn't receive any update or the reason why it's still pretty much quiet is because they told me that it is going to be like that because it's the weekend. So let's say tomorrow or Tuesday, we should have our link back on. So remember this, if anything happened that they no longer put on the link for us, which I doubt we're going to get it back on, right? So if anything happens, I want you to be rest assured that every penny, every cent, that you donated or contributed is automatically come back to. It's not me. It is how it works, okay? If they can't give us, they will give it back to you. So you've not lost anything, okay? Even though we are still working on that, how to make it even beyond GoFundMe, but they are still the most transparent. I've explained that a gazillion times, all right? And I will still keep telling you why it is the most reliable, it is the most transparent, and I understand your other reasons why you believe strongly that it's not reliable. I understand. But when it comes to transparency, accessibility, and easy to use, GoFundMe does it better for us. And it kind of sort it is sort of related to how I want this campaign to be, okay? But whatever comes may, tomorrow is almost here. All right. So I will give you updates on that. So thank you very much for your time. To my friends who are on YouTube, I don't know why. You know, YouTube told me that 75% of those who watches my video live on Maiyegun's Diary Politico on YouTube, 75% of you never stay back or subscribe. That is the reason why the views, the reach that we used to have on Maiyegun's Diary Politico reduce, because many of you just watch and you leave. Therefore, so many of the times you don't even know if I'm live. Some of you subscribed. Somehow you have unsubscribed and you thought you are still subscribed. I'm saying this now. Take your time, okay? Like that video. Engage with it. You know, you are here already. You spent hours, 2 hours with me. I mean, just that few seconds of liking the video, subscribing onto the channel, set your notification on. It's all free. And then you can always expect exclusive conversation like this. It's never boring. But if you are new and you enjoy this, come on, like that video, subscribe on Maiyegun's Diary Politico, and I'm going to see you some other time. When they give us answer, I'll bring the answer here. So you stay safe and you all have a good evening or good night from here.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Maiyegun máa bí. àní ẹ̀sùn ràjù.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Bíjó ìgbádìyẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràjù.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràjù.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràjù.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràjù.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràjù.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Òkúra olóṣèlú.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràjù.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràgì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràgì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràgì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràgì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràgì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràgì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràgì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràgì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràgì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràgì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lé ibo níṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sè mọ́bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ̀ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́, ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o, ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràgì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràgì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràgì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràgì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.